girl, hey, and welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, hello, my name is Jolene Levon. I'm sensitive, I'm married, I work a full-time job, all while building something that matters to me. I really been taking this week slow and just intentional. It's like that time between the luteal week and actually starting my cycle. So just really minding my energy. I'm currently making breakfast for myself right now. Yesterday I made burgers. Yesterday I made burgers for us, and because I'm no longer consuming bread, I made me a lettuce wrap burger, which it was so good. But because I had such a large amount of red meat today, I will be intermittent fasting. So I'm gonna have this 2 boiled eggs, and I'm also going to have a few sausage links, but that's gonna be it until about I try to eat a small meal, and then but high in protein, so I'm not feeling like delusional, like that hungry I'm not eating feeling. I don't like that feeling. So I'm gonna have this, and then I will be drinking pretty much just liquids, teas, water, and that's probably it. I have started this week my 5-day reset. So the 5-day reset essentially is me habit stacking, so that way I can introduce new habits to my week. This looks like is I decided that I wanted to increase my cardio. So instead of me running and being on the treadmill, like that no longer feels aligned, I started getting on the bike. And shout out to YouTuber Talia, because she had a short that I saw not too long ago where she was talking about being on the bike, hating cardio, but using the bike as a middle ground. So I was able to get like a 4-mile bike ride in like 15 minutes. And that was just enough time to like get a good sweat. Like my legs were super sore. So I have been doing that. Yesterday was my first like rest day, but that was literally because I had some work stuff that I needed to prioritize. And honestly, I supplemented by walking. I did so much walking yesterday. Like, it was ridiculous how much back and forth I was moving throughout all the buildings at my job. That is what this week has been about. So I started adding this bone broth to my morning routine, especially during that, like I said, those days between luteal and actually starting your cycle. If you find yourself if you have bad cramps, feel like super tired, or you get like really cold, like this. If you get really cold during that time, it's important that you get some good bone broth. This has 11 grams of protein, very low in sodium. A serving size of the cup. Because of the taste, I personally will only do a half a cup. It's more than enough. I heat it up. I add a little bit of lemon juice just for taste, because this has no sodium. Like it tastes like literally nothing, just bone. I drink a half a cup a day for about a week, and I don't have that weird like low iron feelings. Good morning, and hey girl, hey. It is the weekend. Today is Saturday. I am currently in bed because Aunt Flo is flowing. I am definitely feeling very fatigued. A little tiny bit of cramps. I was talking about in the last clip how I was drinking up until this point. I have been drinking organic beef bone broth. I have been increasing just red meat because that helps. Typically, my cramps are much worse. Having this support, like luteal support, is so important for my cycle. And that means like still moving, still keeping my energy as high as possible. But really like being mindful, taking it slow, not doing too much. Hey, I had a plan on really like spring cleaning. That was on my agenda. I have a lot of clothes that I need to go through and get rid of. I also have I want to go through my kitchen cabinets, and I wanted to get rid of, I have so many mugs. We have so many mugs. It makes no sense how many mugs we actually have, and I want to get rid of most of them because they're taking up cabinet space to the point where I have an overflow of cups. Like, it's only 2 of us who live here. I don't understand how we've accumulated so many cups. Like I said, This week has been my 5 day reset. I've been not only just focusing on my physical body by getting back in the gym, moving again, eating properly, that luteal support that I needed, making sure I'm hydrated. I'm also getting my physical environment reset as well. So, you typically Saturdays are the day that I wash clothes and I just do like the Saturday rituals that every black girl grew up doing since she was a little girl. So that, baby, the program don't stop. You just get your own house and it continues. So that has always been my Saturday rituals. My Saturday routine is like literally getting my house in order. Hey girl, hey. So I'm finally out of the bed. I just made me something quick to eat. I can't even call it a breakfast because it's definitely like 12 noon, I think, at this point. But I made me two boiled eggs, sausage links like always. But because today is day one of my cycle, I added kimchi to the side. Oof, and it tastes so good. I love me an Asian inspired vibe of a meal, okay? So I did have the plan of, like I talked earlier, of like cleaning up and stuff. I'm gonna save that for tomorrow. And because I don't feel like people-y, let alone human at this point. Just me and Huey for the rest of the day. I'm honestly been just watching YouTube for the last hour or so. I sat outside for a little bit and it felt so good just being in the sun, and even with the chill, being in the sun just felt so healing. I immediately stopped cramping in that moment. Like I didn't feel as heavy as like, ugh, just day one always be deep sometimes. But yeah, I'll stop rambling and see you guys.